Now this video, I don't know what to expect in this video. I think I watched one YouTuber about the last video about them about Fresh and Fit being racist. Wild, but I have no idea what to expect in this one. It's 12 minutes, and usually my video would be fucking 45 minutes because I keep fucking pausing and going on monologues, so I have no one to talk to. But let's see what the hell they value women only for look surprised when they have no character. Should I dissect this title? No, because I don't really know what the fuck that even really means. Okay.
Part one of this, you guys can go check it out. It will be in the description below. But a lot of folks got mad at Fresh and Fit for the way that they kicked out their guest, Asian Doll. All right,
guys, sidebar conversations, please.
All right. What about
I've told you this is like. I'm not mean. So, how you gonna come on somebody's show? What's happening?
Chill out, bro. People has been a bit disingenuous and unfair. I think that the coverage from a lot of people has been a bit disingenuous and unfair, from my perspective.
Okay.
Guess who comes on the pod, right? The woman who kept interrupting multiple times.
Oh yeah. The girl. The girl that kept interrupting came back on the podcast, and she was sitting on the couch, pretty much being fucking retarded. I think. I don't know. I don't know any of the background shit. But she came on a podcast to like explain her side of the story. And she didn't do it in a nice and concise and packaged way. She barely knew what to say. I don't know. Apparently she's doing a press run about about how she was a battered black woman on the Fresh and Fit podcast. But I don't know.
Side conversation, stuff like that, was being disrespectful to the podcast itself, right? She was creating bad... Because here's the thing. If you're having a podcast and someone's talking while other people are having conversation...
Having another conversation while there is a conversation, a podcast going on.
The mic still picks it up, so it overlaps, okay? So it's bad podcasting to have guests who do that. And they warned her multiple times, eventually blew up, okay? My thing is this, right? Myron goes on to say, I won't let someone come on the podcast and disrespect it.
You're not gonna come on the platform disrespect.
Nah, my thing is this. Bruv, y'all disrespect your own podcast. I won't stand for people coming on here disrespecting the podcast.
What?
But you invite the exact same type of women who come in week week out to do the exact same type of behavior, and then constantly you have to boot them out.
I don't know about that. I think that's completely incorrect, my boy. Completely incorrect. Mostly Chris does the recruiting for the bitches. Maybe Chris might slip a feminist in there every now and then. But, I mean, in Miami, and the concentration of shitty women is definitely more. So, I mean, yeah. But the feminist, Myra just argues with. He barely ever kicks a feminist out. Like a feminist that has actually arguments she wants to make. But somebody who's just... You can't tell if a woman is a type of woman to be having a conversation with a girl across the table and not thinking about the fact she's on a podcast. That's a very weird thing to be able to see in a woman. I don't know. Party girls? Is that what you're saying?
At some point, you also have to acknowledge that your selection process... Because here's the thing. Mm-hmm. You can clown on women all you want. The only type of women you invite are IG girls.
Okay, steal this argument. Okay, got it.
Right? Women who are there...
I need to get on the phone with Myron and be like, bro, I need a panel full of feminists, my nigga.
Clout.
Because it be some feminist shit going viral. I think it's been a lot of videos, but probably like 5. These bitches don't have arguments. The feminists, the wives that come on, they come on like, he's right. I don't understand what he wants.
Okay? So you only invite one type of woman, right, who has no care for your podcast, just wants to get the fucking benefit of some clicks, right? You didn't vet her at any type of way, okay? You didn't look into her past. You didn't find out what kind of guest she was. You saw her picture and her looks, and you said you should come on the pod. Mm-hmm. I find it fascinating that there's such an emphasis on respect.
Okay.
Yet the only criteria for the women you bring on the show is how they look in their IG pictures. only bring them on the show for their looks, but you're surprised when they don't have much character. Y'all are out here hiring models and then being surprised when they don't have degrees in rocket science. Wake the fuck up.
Degrees in rocket science. I don't have a degree, and I'm very introspective, and I can view the world in a very okay. This is just he just does this. If anything, it's just done to show that women have they got no care in the world, so they don't care about dissecting it. I don't know what he's talking about. You being able to see the disrespect in the bitch. I can see in your eyes. You gonna fuck up my podcast. Should he get ugly bitches? I don't understand.
So, you invite strangers into your home on a regular basis.
Yeah.
People you have no conception of what they're like.
Mm-hmm.
Roll dice and say, you're not going to disrespect. You're disrespecting your own space.
By having strangers in it. Yeah, I guess you're right. Guess he has a point. That's not a very deep argument at all. One layer deeper, you're like, I mean, what the fuck you want him to do, cuz? But whatever.
You're putting when someone pulls out a gun, supposedly, apparently, allegedly, who knows what happened?
The gun thing, that was wild. I mean, that's just a strip search. I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean, that's just like a let me get your purse too type shit. I don't know, but they did get the purse. I don't know. I want to snipe this argument, but it's so loose and broad. It's so wide that there's no way that I can really attack the heart of it.
You're disrespecting your own space as well. You're not.
The girl that put out a gun, bad. Single mom, ghetto, but bad. Bro, I don't know what it is about. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Security if everyone else gets involved, because you're inviting random people that you haven't vetted, having crazy conversations, talking to them in a wild manner.
Okay, I will say this last time, some girl came on a podcast like arguing with another dude about she wanted to come and talk about inner city kids, and that was the only thing she wanted to talk about. So she argued to a dude that wanted to talk about something else. It was very weird, but she most likely didn't say that. She most likely didn't say specifically that. She probably did say some shit like I do want to talk about the dynamics or some shit. I would like to voice my opinion on Fresh and Fit or some shit. She probably didn't. She didn't say I want to talk about inner city kids, whatever the fuck she was trying to talk about. She didn't voice that, but I would say, yeah, it should probably go as far as them asking the women that they invite, because you still want pretty bitches and bitches that would like to come on a podcast and advertise their social media. So it has to be something in it for them. But I can see where he's coming from. But nigga, it's not that big of an argument. This is not a 12-minute argument. Let's get to the next argument. Okay, like I was saying, they can just ask a question like, what is your goal? What is a topic that you would like to discuss? What topic do you have you fully fleshed out in your little girl brain? Because bitches are dumb. that you would like to discuss. I guess they can say that, but I mean, weak argument. That's why he has nothing. That's why.
How is that respectful to the folks around you? You get what I'm saying?
He just here to listen. Like, okay, all right.
But it's also to prove a point that, you know,
I think he might say some shit like that.
In Los Angeles. Well,
this shit, nigga.
You know, women are like that and this and that and that and whatever.
Yeah.
Problem. You say women are like that, right? You make those kind of claims. Yep. One, you're in Miami, bunch of weirdos. Two, you only invite women who are on IG.
Yeah, go to the library and get some bitches to come on a random ass podcast. I don't know.
You get clout. So your selection bias.
So you think they want to get kicked out for clout? I don't know. Sometimes that might be the case, but I think that's not the case most of the time.
Yeah. So here you are making sweeping statements like, these are the modern women. You see how the modern women works. This is what women.
No, he says statements like, I try not to kick women out when they have a disagreement with me. It's when they disrespectful assholes. that I don't want to deal with him. When a girl comes and he'll say when a girl comes and disrespects you, you get her out of your face. But when a girl comes and wants to have a healthy debate with you, that's respectful, and sometimes the debates aren't most of the time the debates aren't respectful. And he's just like, okay, I'll attack the debate. I don't give a fuck. Endure this for my niggas, for my chat niggas.
Look at the women you're choosing to come on the pod.
It's always the same,
right?
Yeah.
And also, some people do this, right? They'll slander them. They'll be like, "Oh, look at this incel energy," right? And I'm not a big fan of doing that, okay? Because generally, when I think you use like terms like that, I feel like there's just a way to label like a term. Oh yeah, you're a terrorist, or you're they always do stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what you can't deny is they love having opportunities to kick women off. And dudes love it. I remember I was getting comments from a bunch of their fans being like, "You just mad because you don't have a podcast like them. You mad that you're not out here kicking out ratchet women every day." I'm like, is that something to be proud of? That you're constantly...
No, those comments are retarded. And you are retarded for bringing them to light. But, it's 12 minutes. The first 4 minutes was... This could have been 1 minute. And I'm talking too, and I'm prolonging it. Let me just continue.
Your highest viewed videos is you Frank Castling bimbos. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and just because your reality is ours doesn't mean that we're wrong. Like, we live this lifestyle. This is who we are.
Yeah,
bro.
So, hey, man,
you know this, bro. Someone are mad that they can't do what we do. That's what it really is, man.
Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even want to toot our own horn, but think about it, bro. Monday, we talked to you guys about making money, right? We brought Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki. You know what I'm saying? Critically acclaimed.
I'm just saying, I still fuck with them because they bring the bitches in, talk about dating and shit, but they do like have topics on everything, how to be a better dude. You don't want to, if your swag is not like Myron's or like Fresh, don't be a different guy. Just have these qualities, these qualities that they say. Manhood type qualities in your character.
Authors.
They are very valuable to men. Fresh and Fit.
Guys that are multimillionaires.
Without you having to go to their Patreon.
On the show. Teach you how to make money. Wednesdays, we talk about dating, right?
You know what kills me about these guys? They always talk about, we're making men's lives so much better. Our channel's about doing all this stuff. If you go look at the views on their videos, none of them are on the...
It's not... I can't think of the statistic, but either self-help shit is the least viewed. I forgot what it was. I forgot what the exact statistic is, but it's self-help. It's self-help versus bitches on a podcast with their titties out. Of course, niggas that come to their shit for bitches on the podcast with their titties out are gonna watch the bitches on the podcast with their titties out. When it goes viral, they come, oh, titties. Oh, they always have titties? Subscribe. I forgot they do this little skyrocket crypto shit. I mean, I don't know. That's not really an argument either.
Where they're supposedly helping men. None of the men are...
I'm only 4 minutes in. I gotta fucking laser in on what these niggas are saying.
In for financial advice. The men are not tuning in for fitness advice. They're not tuning for none of that. You know what they tune in for? Women getting dunked on. Bimbos getting kicked out. So I think this whole like disingenuous thing where you're like, we're helping men get better. I mean, I'm sure there's a small section of men who are appreciative. Your brain is built on dunking on women. There's a certain...
It's some niggas that they think they probably like me. I'm pretty positive I got it figured out. So I don't really watch a lot of their shit. I just like seeing... I want a woman, the feminists that come on. I want a woman, just period, to have a good argument against what they preach. To give me a different mindset. I listen to the women as well. Like, what she said is retarded. And that's true about 90% of the time. That's just what to say about Miami. Hopefully, when they go to LA, it's better. But I'm mostly there. I get what Myron gonna say most of the time, but I'm mostly there to see if the women say anything else but the same old copy and paste type shit that they'll say, that they be saying.
Of like, you bring this energy and you encourage it. And then after that, you want to make sweeping generalizations.
Encourage it, not true.
About women. But it's like, bruv, you're not even trying to choose ladies who can offer a different perspective.
Yeah, but we're jealous.
Yeah, true. I'm super jealous.
No, ask him where the fuck do you find these bitches, and I will send Fresh and 50 clip. Please find these bitches, get a panel full of them, and do them the same way. Cause what Myron always says when they say they find better bitches, Myron always says, I mean the hardware is different or the software is different. The hardware is the same. Whatever is inside your brain, they career bitches or I don't know, bro. And if you get a college girl, it's college women that be like, yeah, wage gap. No, no wage gap. Don't exist. You know? I don't know what he's trying to say. And I keep tackling the same topic. My bad, guys.
Listen, Myron's angry, and I understand why. He suffers from extremely smooth skin on the top of his cranium, okay? When you're balding, that's tough. It's even tougher when people notice because the skin's so smooth. And I want you to have skin as smooth as Myron's bald spot with today's sponsor.
Oh, that's smooth. Look at Napa. That's a smooth transition. That's how you fucking
don't
read
pay
an ad.
another auto insurance bill before checking this out. I was just paying $163.
That's how you read a damn ad. He on Myron's top regions.
So,
Look at that boy looking handsome.
Okay. Think about THC. Tons of benefit as well.
3 minutes of ad. Okay, good.
We're jealous because
there's so much.
We don't have what they have. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, and they get money without doing all this. I mean, they are like racking up views. I was saying, I was looking at the shits at they fucking views. They pretty much get the same views, 400,000 to 500,000 all the time. Fresh and Fit really don't ring anything but engagement, really.
Smack because you don't throw people out. I don't need to. I did that enough in my life.
As a bouncer.
I don't want to do it online. On top of that, yo.
And you saw them, right? Ladies pulling out guns, folks pulling out weapons, all this stuff, right? Eventually, it's going to go too far. When you watch them, just watch the energy Myron comes at women with versus men.
He comes even if he came at a man like that, a man would be like, "Nigga, what?" He'll say some shit, and Myron probably laugh it off. A bitch will say some shit like, "What?" and Myron wouldn't laugh it off, but he'll double down on it because everything that people say, he says stuff in an extreme manner to women to get a rise out of them. But if you are a woman and also a mature adult, you'd be like, "What? No, that's too extreme," and attack the fucking idea instead of going off and being an insane bitch. The woman that put a gun out too is actually mostly did it for. I don't know why she did that. Whatever. But yeah, I mean, just be a mature adult. I mean, I know alcohol is involved, but I thought they watered it down, dude. Maybe it needs to be a sober podcast. I don't know, bro. But Frank Castle, I would say if they do it, Frank Castle is probably once every 2 weeks. Frank Castle is probably once every 2 weeks. It ain't that prevalent.
Interrupting on a regular basis, cut him off, anything. Ladies interrupt him, this man loses his cool. I remember even when I went on the podcast, how quickly he kicked out the girl. I was like, what happened?
What happened?
Hey, can you stop cutting me off? Is there a problem? Stop cutting me off. Do you want me to leave? Yeah, leave. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, back in the day, he was definitely quicker with it. He definitely quicker with the trigger.
You said my face. I was like, nigga, how did this escalate so fast?
You truly love them. You would take them back because you know who you fell in love with. You know who that person is. And everybody has downs. Everybody goes through the passion. Everybody has bad moments, you know.
Yeah.
All right, let me translate that womanese for you guys. Basically, what she's saying is, as long as you continue to be who you were when I first met you, then I will be.
I don't think she said that. I did not say that. That is mansplaining.
Yes.
And you're changing my word.
But that's not how the world works.
I think that's what you've learned in life.
Seriously, can you stop cutting me off?
Are you feel like I'm cutting you off?
Yeah,
I think this was like a conversation, not a monologue.
No. Did you not ask a question?
I'm sorry?
Did you not ask me a question?
Yeah, I was asking you what is unconditional love.
And then you cut me off twice. I counted it.
Are you mad?
Hey, listen.
Not at all.
Mark.
Because I'm under the impression that you just got like super mad.
No. It's rude to cut people off.
No,
especially on their own platform.
I'm trying to just.
He doesn't do this he doesn't do this to man. That's a fair. But I act differently with men and women. I'm trying to see. How can I tackle this? How can I tackle this? Him being more of an asshole to women. He's definitely more of an asshole to women. hey, hey, it's hard on thoughts 2022, nigga. Fuck the bullshit. Shout out DJ Academics. We hard on thoughts, man. I'm just saying, bro. She did cut him off, and he did tackle him. It's just his swag with the bitches, man. He just mean to the bitches. That's a swag with him. Fresh just nice to the bitches. I'm just sarcastic to the bitches. You know what I'm saying? It's just the color of his pimp cane. That's all it is, man.
Pause. Listen, end of the day, I
Say
told you
something.
before the show, right? It's a podcast. Don't cut Marin off. I explicitly said this over and over again. Yes, it's me. I'm the producer, okay? Do not cut Marin off. It's bad radio. Now, you get one
It is bad radio.
final warning. If not, we have 3 ladies on the couch.
Oh, I
Morning-
don't mind
You
leaving
know what?
this show if
Goodbye.
I'm not allowed to
Goodbye.
talk.
Get the fuck out. Goodbye. Thank you.
Okay, bye.
I was able to have calm conversations with everybody. This dude couldn't hold himself together. But again, I don't got an issue with it. I just find it funny that all these like alpha male, high value man, whatever it is, right? Okay, have zero ability to compose themselves.
That's wild that you said that. What about Fresh? He composes himself. What?
Right? They want to lead men,
That's some sentence that you just said.
but they can't manage their own emotions well. You know what I
That's a
think
wild
what people are
sentence.
starting to realize?
That's a wild sentence. I think you can say that about Myron and Donovan Sharp. That's it. Oh, Sharp. But Sharp's a pimp. He smacks bitches. I don't understand what he's saying.
Is that all these guys who are like the alpha and all that stuff,
Mhm.
a lot of them are just frauds. Period.
Well,
You know, there's a lot of projection. There's a lot of ideas of what you want to be. And someone said something funny. He's like, man, listen, I follow what they say, not what they do. Which I get.
There we go. I mean, the series over. Cancel Fresh and Fit. Hashtag Cancel Fresh and Fit series over.
Because somebody could come in and preach a good game. Right? Your pastor might be singing the Bible.
top
Yeah.
notch.
What he's behaving as is complete.
He not smooth with the bitches, man. We know this. Every now and then the bitch will be like, oh man, I like it when he's an asshole. And you can visibly see it, but he's just not smooth with the bitches.
Different. Right? So maybe there is some truth in the things that they're saying. Okay? But
It is. Maybe? What is he saying right now? I still haven't heard them attack an idea.
I always have a hard time taking somebody seriously who's telling me like, hey, this is how you manage your money. But you constantly using yours.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Right? Where someone who's super hyper unsuccessful is trying to coach me on how to be successful. It makes me look at them a little bit
Yeah,
sideways.
why don't you just use that shit on you?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I remember when the Primerica and AC.
I will say I use some of Myron's talking points, just red pill talking points every now and then just to make a bitch think. Sometimes you just gotta make a bitch think. These niggas these days ain't making these hoes think because they trying to get some pussy. Sometimes I just like making a bitch think. You know what I'm saying? And either they'll say some retarded shit or they'll say some smart shit. Because sometimes they'll say some smart shit, and I'll be like, oh yeah, I don't really agree with Myron that much on that particular subject. So I don't really care about continuing this debate. I mean, that's how I use Myron shit out in the world to see like, do these bitches have anything to say?
And Excel and all those people pyramid things, pyramid schemes, pyramid schemes, and then that they used to come up to you and be like, yeah, you in a few months you're gonna have a Ferrari. I'm gonna come back and see me when you got that Ferrari. That was in 2005. I'm still waiting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, come and see me. You're driving it to yourself just like I am. So go ahead, go over there and succeed. And come back to me, and that's where the flashy thing is. Can use it because that's where the flashy thing is. If you look successful, and what is success to people?
And to be honest, that's probably why people don't really tune into the girl shit because they like. I mean, Myron don't get bitches like that. And Fresh ugly as fuck. I don't think he get bitches like that. I don't know. They don't really show off their bitches like that. And then the bitches that you can show, they do show off, you can just say, I mean, and they got a podcast that gives the bitches clout, and they also they don't come to Fresh and Fit for getting bitches. They come to Fresh and Fit for Myron checking bitches. Not necessarily kicking them out, but just checking bitches.
Driving big expensive car, even though if they're rentals, doesn't matter. You're driving that bitch, the kind of woman that you're with. So if you surround yourself with that and you paint that picture as is, that is success. That's what success is. So you drive those rented cars. You live. Oh, I'm gonna live in Miami, heart of Miami, whatever, whatnot. But really, what is it?
Yeah.
Is that what that's what your success is? It's only that, and it's based out of nothing. Then you're gonna see some flaws. You clearly see some flaws. So yeah.
Based out of nothing. Success is based out of nothing. Yeah. Being in a Lamborghini and going to parties, I will say, personally, is empty success. I mean, I feel like clubs are just not my swag, but I feel like they just exist so motherfuckers can either be seen or get pussy. And I only want one of those things out of life. I don't want to be seen. So, I mean, and that's also, even if I was rich, why I probably wouldn't drive a damn Lambo or something. I drive a little nice sports car, probably Shelby GT or something crazy, something a little crazy. But success is more happiness than anything, and Fresh seems happy on his hustle. It's an empty lifestyle when you just look at the shell of it, Lamborghini, because it's just what everybody does. Yeah, Lamborghini clubs, chains. It's just a shell of what success could be. Or I don't know what the fuck I just said, but yeah. Success for me is y'all saw that castle that Mia Malkova got? The fucking prawn star, bro. I want that castle on about 50 acres. Very peaceful, probably a damn one of those fucking treehouse, fancy ass tree houses in the corner of my property that I might have to hike to if I want to get to it for even more of a peaceful, serene situation. Wife and kids, and not having to work. That's success for me, and having such a confident relationship with God that I'm ready to die. I'm ready to die now, but not like that. But I don't want y'all to be worried. But like just being content with where I'm at, and right now I'm content. You could say I'm successful now, but I'm striving for something. So I wouldn't say I'm just complete, but I would say I'm successful now because I'm happy. And I have a goal in mind, and I'm doing a pretty good job at striving towards it right now. No, I don't know, man. You can say but as long as if Fresh is doing all this rapper bullshit that I don't really agree with, but he's happy, I mean, sound like he's successful to me.
You drive expensive cars and stuff like that, but it's not really it. You know what I mean? It's a facade. It's what it is. It's marketing. The marketing is not necessarily good, but it's good enough so that there's a lot of people that don't see through it.
Yeah, I agree with that. But listen, we want to hear what you guys think. What do you?
Hey, shout out to them. Shout out to Donovan saying that that he fakes the angelic persona that he shows. And when I look in his eyes, I can see that. Maybe it's just mostly because Donovan said it. But I knew when I looked in his eyes, I was like, why is he not attacking any of his ideas? Why didn't he have any actual debates on his actual ideas? He's attacking the fuck out of things that in such a broad manner that he could still be on his high horse and most people can agree with. But whatever. I don't really care. I don't think you should either. Focus on your own life, motherfuckers. I don't know why y'all care about shit like this so much. was gonna say something else profound because I'm a profound ass nigga, but I have nothing.